I love the story of these noodles because I had never even heard of them before I found them on clearance at the Scratch and Dent store. As a huge fan of Tapatio, these noodles that were hecho en los Estados Unidos were an obvious C. These guys are super straightforward. There's no packets, no extra steps, just add the boiling water, cook, and enjoy. I'm extremely pleased with how red they are, and they smell spicy and delicious. I'm actually really interested by the smell. It's definitely hot saucy, but that's not it. Let's get right to the first bite, which is not at all like I expected. I love it when something takes me by surprise, and I think that I'm happy to report that these noodles have done just that. To be sure though, I'll have another bite. Okay, you know I love honesty, so here's some truth for you. I was absolutely expecting to call this broth hot sauce water and not be impressed with the soup overall. However, I find myself very pleased with a somewhat complex flavor and silly wiggly noodles that are cut into fun shapes and taste as good as a standard cup noodle. The zigzag noodles feel like a deliberate mistake, and it makes me love them more. Honestly, these are pretty good. Let's give the broth a try and see if that surprises me too. Again. It's pretty good, but nowhere near as spicy as I expected it to be. For a cup that's entirely based off a hot sauce flavor, the whole thing hasn't really reached my spice expectations. It has that familiar vinegary bite that Tapatio delivers, but it's not crazy hot, and the broth alone isn't necessarily my favorite part. Still, the overall flavor has been a welcome surprise, and I'm happy to finish the noodles. I think that might be one of my favorite things I've ever picked up at the Scratch and Dent store. So, until I stumble upon some Cholula cup of noodles, stay sweet.